to share my experience at Universal Studios, and we have been in Universal Studios. If you haven't seen my community post, then you probably didn't know that I went to Universal Studios. This was a good trip, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna share you some good and pros and cons about this whole trip. The good part was the whole like though some of the they're like the mascots of the movie, like the Optimus Autobots. Those were really cool. I, he also ended up saying, "That's the pink donut from Lord Lad." Yeah, and yeah, my dad's childhood. Yeah, my dad really loves Transformers, and to be honest, I love the movie that came out back in June. It's definitely the best movie of the year. Hopefully, it stays that way. Cause when Meg 2 comes out, me and my whole family are gonna be coming, and just watching that movie. It's coming out August 4th, which sucks because it's only a few days before I go to school, and my school day starts at August 7th. I hate that. Anyways, the best right or something like that was like the best spots to take photos. Nintendo World. Oh my goodness, that place was beautiful. That thing was incredible. Mario and Luigi. We Unfortunately we didn't get to take photos with them, which kind of sucked. And yeah, and the only things that we didn't like was the lines were extremely long. And we'll get to that later. But they have a bunch of good stuff. They also had the food, which was tasted like kind of average, but honestly, yeah, it just tasted average. Except for the Homer Simpson donuts, those were really good. I didn't get to try the maple bacon one, but I ended up trying the Oreo one. That was drier than camel balls. And I ended up trying the signature donut from them, and I ended up getting a water bottle from that. It was the Homer Simpson donut, and yeah, it's the signature donut is probably the best donut that I had from Homer, from Lard Lad. And then they had like the Jurassic Park ride. I ended up going down there. It wasn't that scary, to be honest. I don't know what y'all are talking about. It wasn't that scary. Dinosaurs don't scare me like they used to as a kid, like younger. But the things that are extremely they had the Optimus Prime or something like Transformers ride. We only got sprayed once by the enemy boss there. Kind of weird experience. It was actually the best ride in the whole park. And the stores. Surprised my dad didn't get a water bottle that had Bumblebee on it. And also ended up going to all the Nintendo World ones were all the same too. I ended up getting a star, like that yellow star that gives you like the power to like makes you like immortal except when you fall off. Yeah, I got that. It was $5 for that. And then we have the worst parts about it is oh my god, the lines. I on Saturday like back in Saturday, July 22nd. Oh my god, the line where we were trying to take the tour over there was so long. Like, I was literally wanting to leave the park. It was so horrible over there. It was so hot over there. It was like 98 degrees or something. Bro, it's so hot all the way at Hollywood. Probably here too. Yeah, also, we drove 5 hours or 6 hours all the way there because Yeah, we live in Oakland, and I'm not gonna tell you which location I live though, because that'll be extremely terrible for my family. Anyways, this like park was good, but my God, the lines were so. Thank God they had these like mist fans, or else there would have been 100 problems with these people. And the tour wasn't really worth the wait, but it was at least better than staying in that long line. The tour was actually nice. I forgot the guy's name who was narrating or something like that, but he was cool. And then we ended up going to the Fast and Furious like part of it, and yeah, that's my favorite movie of all time. My favorite series, and the only one that I'm more interested in. And they had a lot of stuff like it felt so real, but it didn't really make me scared because yeah, we weren't like on the high air like unlike the roller coasters because I hate roller coasters because they make me throw up. Uh, yeah, and on Sunday we also ended up going to some random boardwalk, and my goodness, it was actually pretty nice. They ended up selling a bunch of stuff that they had like Hollywood and Reno and stuff. Goated city, by the way. I wish I lived there because the arcades were incredible. That was probably the best trip. I'll tell you my experience about that when I probably want to or something. That trip was like 2 years ago. The Universal Studios trip was ended yesterday. The whole thing was just well. And then they had the and we also yesterday we also ended up going into like some random you know those buildings that you see in the ranch. Yeah, we ended up going there and we ended up ordering like some brisket sandwiches or something, and then we ended so the thing I didn't so they have the public bathrooms, you know those ones. Yeah, everybody uses them in their life. I ended up going there, and oh my goodness, yeah, the thing I didn't like about them is that when dudes bring like crying children, like it should be illegal to bring crying babies in public cuz oh my god, I wanted to leave. It was terrible. Anyways, enough with the public bathrooms and stuff. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about the rest of it. But the whole thing that I didn't like was that, wow, everything was overpriced in Universal Studios too. Like $60 for a pizza, a whole box of it. Bro, what is wrong with this place? Universal Studios sometimes overprices things. They had $10 for a large donut. Kind of makes sense because it's a huge donut. But it makes much more sense than charging $60 for a pizza. They also charge $20 for a water bottle. For like the pink donut water bottle. Like, what? I've also seen a bunch of Barbie, like a bunch of the actors in Barbie, a bunch of pink ones. Like, you know those girls that wear like the high heels with like the pink and stuff. Yeah, we never got to watch the Barbie movie because yeah, my bro. Even though my brother Extinct Blend was interested in the movie, I kind of wasn't because I don't like. I'm not even into Barbie because I don't really like plastic, except plastic straws. Because paper straws, if anybody likes those, you deserve to get shoved into a locker at school. I don't know how y'all drink from those. Those are disgusting. All right, so this trip overall, it was kind of pleasant. Alright, more slander. If it wasn't for that stupid rule where you couldn't bring your cooler inside the park, then this would have been a way better trip. God, I hated that rule so much. Don't you think about walking into that computer, Rauki. That's my cat, okay? Bro, stop touching that. There we go. So, can you imagine the thing that I basically didn't like on the first day was like the whole not seeing like my cats, not making content out of them because they're so cute. Like these cats literally missed me for like a few days. Like Roki, get your tail out of the screen. Alright, so this cat, to be honest, I kind of expected him to cry, like, "Where are you, Curse Pikachu?" Yeah, but honestly, yeah. No, don't walk there. Stay here, boy. I'm not done recording this video. It's the main problem with my cat, because he just won't let me record. Alright, so we also ended up going to this other part where it's like at the front, but kinda not. They had like this whole ton of, yeah, that's where we saw the Barbie actors. But honestly, there was a few things that were insane. Like they had the Jurassic Park shop. They had, yeah, I wish they had the Krusty Krab, but that's not. But that's in Nickelodeon. I wish they had Krusty Krab because that would have been really good. Because I used to like SpongeBob, but now I don't watch SpongeBob anymore because their new stuff doesn't seem interesting at all. Because their old stuff is way better. To be honest, the show AI Obama was right. The show kind of fell off after season 7. Alright, so we have the whole thing. So on July 21st, we ended up driving so much. And the Walmarts that we ended up going to, oh my goodness, they were so great. I love the Walmarts that were far away. They were like way farther away than here because, my goodness, everything in Oakland looks absolutely just destroyed and nothing just looks good here. Oakland used to be a good spot to live now. I definitely want to stay at Hollywood instead of here because Oakland is boring compared to Hollywood. It's a shame that we couldn't take a picture with the Hollywood sign, but I ended up taking a photo of the Hollywood sign itself, though. Los Angeles, I heard it was really expensive, but yeah, we didn't live there. We just had a hotel, Colony Inn, and God, I hated that hotel so much. The air conditioning smelled horrible. It smelled like a bunch of baby wipes mixed with the worst smell of cologne from like the hot Cheeto girl in your school. Like, God no. God. Getting scratched by a cat is less painful than going into that room. I mean, at least I was able to sleep there, but like the plushies that I got, like I got 4 of them. I have the orange cat, which was my previous cat, which was the cat before I got the Roki and Chad, which was the cats that I use in my videos, in the shorts. And then we had the plushie, the Minecraft dog, and then I had the panda, and then I had a black dog. Yeah, that black dog passed away. I already made a community post about that. And I also ended up getting a Snoop Dogg plushie. Look at that. Yeah, this guy with the red hat is Snoop Dogg. I'm not joking. That's literally him. I literally got him in a random spot in Hollywood Walk of Fame. He was $17. He's kind of worth it though, cause yeah. But honestly, let me know if you want me to rank Snoop Dogg on Rhapsody. All right. The whole thing. So for y'all who wondered why I didn't post like full-length videos in the whole trip, it's because I basically have family, and my family is noisy, and they just be doing the most insane things. They just be going crazy. They just be talking about stuff there, and honestly, yeah, it was hotel was garbage, to be honest. Well, at least it isn't as bad as the Ireland boys trying to like explore the worst rated hotel in their area, where they found like probably 15 cockroaches. The whole thing was placed with white stains. I'm not gonna say what they are because this video will get taken down if I do. All right. Anyways, goodbye. This was a pretty pleasant trip, but honestly, I don't really think it was worth 5 hours to drive all the way over there. And we also ended up going to. Actually, we're still gonna do the video for a few minutes. We also ended up going to Disney, like downtown Disney. Universal Studios was better, to be honest. But they had a few stores. They had like a Wetzel's Pretzels, a bunch of other stuff. They had like a little train. They had Pele Soccer. Rest in peace, Pele. Yeah, they had it there. I posted those, and then they had a whole Disney shop, which God, that has the same problem as Universal Studios on the prices. It's so overpriced for no reason. Yeah, that's the things I hated about these theme parks, is that they overpriced anything. It could have been flushed down the sewer, and they would still sell it for $100. What is wrong with this place? And yeah, honestly, the trip that we went back in like 2021 was way better than what these ones were now. But yeah, if if we were in Mexico, there wouldn't be like much videos. Anyways, goodbye. Yeehaw. I hope y'all have a good day. And also, Roki.